I saved my cash and used my stash. Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me for hashtag creating and recrafting. This is a collaboration that is hosted by myself, Creating with Jovi, and Carol of Carol's Recrafted Boutique. We host this once a month on the second Monday of each month. So if you'd ever like to join in, you can do that. It is an open collaboration. Just follow our prompt. It is always crafter's choice within the prompt that we choose. Before I get into this, I want to tell you that next month, the month of May, the prompt is going to be ribbon and lace. And I will have that information in my description box for you. So let's get to this. This month's hashtag was springtime. And I was so afraid spring was going to go by without my making a bunny journal. I've been dying to do one for over a year now. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I found this little Tale of Peter Rabbit in my local library, and I purchased it because I knew that someday I would make one, and the day came. So basically, this is an altered book. I took the book, disassembled it. I have a video that I did sharing the information about that and showing you how to disassemble a book and how to put it back together. So this is not all of that. This is truly just the flip through of the book. So let me show it to you. Front cover, left it because it's adorable. Here is the spine. Somebody could embellish that if they wanted to. This will be available in my Etsy shop. This is the back of the book. And so let's go ahead. I'm going to set this down. And let's go ahead and take a look inside. So on the front, it says, this book belongs to, that was original to it, so I left it there. And you'll see this is fabric, and I use this because it's, when you make a hidden spine, you use fabric. I mean, you could use paper, but I like to use fabric. And you'll see that I embellished the edge with some lace. You'll see a lot of lace throughout the book. So here we have a tuck, and it's got some of my coffee dyed paper, and a stamp and a little ink over here. Oh, I do want to mention as I'm going through, there are going to be some pages where I used Digital Kit by Tracy Fox, and her channel is Tracy Fox Creative, and she also has her Etsy shop. I believe the name is Love Junk Journals, and I'll make sure to add her to my description box as well. So you'll see here there is some fabric that I used and stitched this page onto it. And in the videos before, and I'll put the link here, I showed you why I had to stitch some of the pages. Actually, the first signature and the last signature, I had to use stitching here. This is some of my coffee dyed paper, and I just added some embellishments on the book pages just to, give it a little something. It's a little paper flip with the lace and flower embellishment. Here is some vintage music paper. Obviously, you can see there's lace here and some embellishments, and here's a nice big tag. Here's another big tag, and it sits on this piece of fabric here, and that is a little secret spot for you to journal in. And I think I can straighten that fabric out with my tag. Yep, that's perfect. And here is my tag. And this is the center of the first signature, and so I always like to put a little dangle there because I tie them in with the waxed thread. Now on some of these, like this, you could journal here. You can also journal here. You could put a photo here. Coffee dyed paper. More stitching. You'll see again through this whole first signature that I used the fabric to create the book pages and keep them in the proper chronological order. This page is a flip. And I used lace to create that flip, and then there's a little lace up there. Here's a little flip too, and then I put lines on the paper. Little embellishment there with lace. Here's a little dangle on a bulb pin. It's a little butterfly. Here's a pocket with several layers of fabric on it. And it's not a pocket, it's a tag, but it goes in this pocket. Also in this junk journal are some papers that were created by G. Kerr, and I got them on some of her Freebie Fridays through her Facebook group. I added this little fence to this page. Here's a little flip here, and lace and embellishments. This page, I just wanted to keep it simple, so I added a few details, but I thought that would be a nice page for a photograph, and that is vintage music paper. Here's a piece of my eco-dyed paper. You can see the plant imprint there. Here's some of my coffee-dyed paper, and it's kind of yellow and blue. It's very dreamy looking. Here's another print from G. Kerr, and then this is a print from Tracy Fox. And they're both on the music paper. I absolutely love this page here. I have some fabric, and over top of that is some vintage advertisement, and then I decoupaged this bunny rabbit. He was on rice paper, so I decoupaged him. These are some handmade tags. Lace. Oh, and here's our little green butterfly. This is just a Tim Holtz, and I have a little bunny with some eggs here, and then vintage music paper with some of those rub-on teacups. I think they look perfect, and then I also added some lace. There's some lace on this edge too, and here is a little, well, it's kind of a big tag actually. There's a little heart brad right there. This is just a little piece of vintage advertisement, just to add a little something extra to the page, just like I did with these. Some more eco-dye. I don't know if you can see the plant shape there. I can kind of see it when I'm looking up at the camera. Might be able to see it better on that side, I'm not sure. So vintage music paper, I put one of those rub-on birds and the plants and a little fabric tab. On this page, I just put some green. There is some fabric here to reinforce the paper because it's old, and then just some additional embellishments. In this page, or in this pocket, I should say, we have a tag that I made, and then just a little piece of paper for journaling. This is another piece of G. Kerr's kit. I printed those out maybe a year ago, so I'm not sure what number Freebie Friday they were. A little rose embellishment, a little paper flip, a nice green emerald there, lace here and lace here, and another paper flip here and some lace. And this is actually on fabric, so this whole page is fabric. And then on this side, you can see we have this ruffle, and this was given to me by my friend Paper Kitty 99. And I put some vintage coffee dyed paper. This was a bank statement from the 1980s or 90s, and so you can write on the good side. And this is my coffee and gold dyed paper. This one's from G. Kerr, and this flips up so you can write on these pages. Some lace. So here's a pocket. This is also from G. Kerr. Added some fabric and a flower, piece of paper, and a little tag, and it's got a little bunny on it. A bunny holding an umbrella. I think that's so cute. And we actually, so this started the third signature, okay, friends? You can see, so in the second one I didn't have to use fabric, but in the third one I do, to keep the pages in chronological order. So that's why you'll see some stitching here, and you get a sneak peek at some fabric under there. And here's the other side of that fabric. Here's a nice little paper flip that I did. I think there's about 4 sheets of paper here. Nice coffee and gold, which matches this beautiful kit printout here, and this nice yellow flower, and then there's lace. This is also from G. Kerr. I want to say this one is from, yeah, this side is from Tracy Fox, and then this little pocket with the heart and this is from G. Kerr. That was also on a freebie Friday. So we have some flowers here and some lace here. You can see the stitching here. Here is the center spread, and you can see the fabric, and then I have a little dangle here. Some nice gold kind of fabric. It's lace, but it's fabric. It's not like that ribbony lace. I don't know how to explain it, but anyway. Little tiny gem here with some lace here, and a flip. This was G. Kerr's design. Oh, and a yellow doily. And I was gonna trim it, but then I kind of liked the way it was sticking up, so I left it. All right, I love this page. This page, let me remove the postcard. So we've got a pretty postcard here. And this is from Tracy Fox Creatives, and this green is a belly band that I made, and then I put this ruffle on it, and I added this trim to the ruffle, and then I added this peachy color flower and the orange stone in the, well, gem in the center. And this ruffle was given to me by Paper Kitty 99, and I absolutely love everything she makes. She's an amazing creator. Here's some more fabric that you see, and just a little fabric rose. Some more flowers here. So here we have a pocket with some flowers embellishing it. And then here's one of the tags that I made when I was making master boards, and the colors go perfect in here. And then this was a freebie Friday from G. Kerr. This was also G. Kerr's design, and I just put a simple little tag in there. This page has a flower here and a little ladybug here on the flower. Some stitching here. On the back you can see the fabric, and this is just a little kind of semi-pocket, and I added a handmade tag in there. Several layers of fabric and cardstock. And friends, this is it. I will have this listed in my Etsy shop. I hope you love her as much as I do. I just think she's beautiful. So I'm probably going to go ahead and make a matching tassel. Well, thanks for watching. See you soon.